In Movies and Money today, will it be the summer of sequels and semi-sequels? Joining us now is our movie critic, Erik Childress. Hello to you, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
Erik, we are counting on you to bring us up to date. What's happening with sequels?
For years, we have wondered how moviegoers have just blindly tolerated the same old thing over and over again and maintain loyalty simply with a brand name. That topic has come up once again because of 3 sequels in the last 2 weeks that have opened well short of their predecessors. Last week, Godzilla King of the Monsters dropped 48.7% from 2014's Godzilla. Then this week, Dark Phoenix dropped 49.9% from X-Men Apocalypse, a new low for the franchise by over 20 million. And the weekend's winner, The Secret Life of Pets 2, fell 55.3% from the 103 million the first film opened to in 2016. Now, the one commonality that many critics and moviegoers could point to about all those films is that they were simply not any good. Now, consider that this is the same summer that has seen John Wick 3 outgross the first 2 films combined, and Toy Story 4 is poised to open in a couple of weeks to the all-time animation record. Maybe these concerns are a little bit premature. But even in the social media age, word of mouth can only travel so fast, and there is something to be said for sequels that nobody was really asking for, and that may hold true for the 2 that are coming up this very weekend.
Well, here's a look at one of those sequels, Men in Black International.
We are a rumor. Recognizable only as déjà vu and dismissed just as quickly. Time to prove yourself, Agent M.
Also at the box office this weekend, Shaft is back.
I'm looking for...
Shaft?
Mm-hmm.
Who's asking?
John Shaft Jr., your son.
My son? Junior?
Erik, what's your prediction? Will those films fall into the sequel slump?
I think they really could be, Angie. The first 3 Men in Black films were fairly consistent in their openings from 51 to 54 million, going up just a bit more with each film, and even while the overall grosses were going down, at least domestically. That could be the reason why they're literally putting the word international into the title, because the one thing they are missing this time is Will Smith, who continues to show some level of viability given that Aladdin has passed $600 million worldwide, which is about what the last Men in Black made. They have a whole new cast this time, and surely that is part of what the international means with Chris Hemsworth, Liam Neeson, and Emma Thompson. But it is Tessa Thompson who is front and center in the ads, and Sony is hoping to really sell this film on the strength of the franchise brand rather than star power.
Oh, Erik, I'm sure some people watching right now will remember The Shaft with Samuel L. Jackson back in the day.
Just to map it out for those who might be confused, the recently passed John Singleton did a remake of the 1974 blaxploitation film with Richard Roundtree in 2000. Like the original, it was called Shaft, with Samuel L. Jackson taking over the title role. Now, 19 years later, we have what appears to be a sequel to the remake, and it's called Shaft. Not Shaft 2, or Son of Shaft, or Shaft First Blood Part 2, but maybe it should actually be called Shaft 5, because Richard Roundtree, who played John Shaft in 3 films and a short-lived TV series, appeared in a cameo in the 2000 film as Uncle John Shaft to Samuel L. Jackson's John Shaft. But now he has a full role here as Shaft the First to Jackson's Shaft the Second and Jesse T. Usher, who plays Shaft the Third. Now that we've cleared up any confusion, I will say that I rather enjoyed Singleton's film nearly 2 decades ago, which also featured 2 terrific villain performances by Jeffrey Wright and Christian Bale. But I don't know how psyched I would be to go to the movies this weekend to see a couple decades of product that has gone quite stale since 1998.
I agree, and originals are hard acts to follow. Erik, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Angie.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.